Hello.
Hello, we're back. What we're going to do today in Costello and Allen Review Stuff is we're going to review one of our favorite shows. What show was that?
Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian is back with season 3.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. 3. That's a big number.
I mean, for
Some people can't even count to 3.
Oh gosh, what is
Hey, like
wrong with
Mr.
you?
Crow from Captain Underpants. He was like 1, 2. What comes after 2? This
Yes.
is season 3.
Season 3.
We just yesterday we watched episode 1. There's only one episode.
That's right. We're going to do spoilers, right?
Oh.
Yes, so we got to say...
It's only like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's not very long. They're usually about 30, 40 minutes until the series finale, which is a little bit longer. And we've been waiting for this. This is one of the Star Wars shows that I really like. We both really like this show. I wasn't a big fan of the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. It was terrible. Rubbish.
Yeah. Yeah, you showed me that.
Yeah.
No.
Yikes. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No. That's a perfect way to say it.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers.
Again.
Okay, for this show, for the Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part was like the giant spaceship fight scene with like the pirates.
Yeah, they had an awesome space battle.
Yeah, and I also like that one guy with like grass all over his face.
Oh yeah, this pirate captain guy of this big ship.
Yeah.
Who looked like a mix of Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean show, but he had grassy, mossy face. Looked pretty cool. The animatronic work I thought was really awesome.
Wait, that was an animatronic?
Yeah, I mean, his face was mostly, it might have been CGI, but the animatronic work was really good. And the puppet animatronic work for Grogu was fantastic.
That was a puppet?
I'm pretty sure it was mostly puppet.
We have a Grogu.
We do have a Grogu. We'll show him for another episode.
Yeah, another episode.
Yeah, but I liked the episode. I liked the way it started. It kind of made you think it was a flashback.
Yeah, but
it was current.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Who was that kid?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later.
All right, so here's basically the first part. It shows a kid. No, it shows her. Don't know her name.
The armorer.
The armor.
That's what they call her because she makes the armor. She turns the Beskar, the metal, into the armor. So she's the armorer.
Let's call her Manda. So.
Yes, Manda.
So, yeah.
All right, so Manda, what happened with Manda?
Right, so basically, it shows Manda it shows her making the
You can't say Manda Megan.
It shows her making a new helmet. So we're like, oh, okay, it's going to be Mando's. Or the Mandalorian.
Yeah, Din Djarin is his name. That's his name. I didn't break it. I didn't break his name. Yeah.
Okay. Din Djarin, yeah. And then there's a kid standing in the water. I don't know. And he's like, "From this moment on, I shall not remove my helmet." You want to talk about Mandalorian?
She didn't watch it. Do you want to talk about Mandalorian?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
I just come in here to annoy you. Be fine.
I mean, you know.
Alright, anyway, so basically it shows this kid standing in the water, and she's like, "From this moment on, I shall not remove my helmet, repeat after me," and stuff like that. And then when there's, mid-conversation, she's like, and then she just, holds the child, push the child away, because there's a giant crocodile demon coming out of the water.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
crocodile turtle looking
thing.
thing.
3 guys, right?
Yeah, it eats 3 or 4 people.
Also, since when was there that much Mandalorians? I feel like I missed something.
Exactly, because in Book of Boba Fett, they had the Mandalorian episodes, because Boba Fett ain't that interesting.
Oh, yeah, Boba Fett, Boba Fett's, there's an entire episode dedicated to Mandalorian. It was,
cooler.
Mandalorian Season 3, or what was
2.5.
2.5, yeah.
And yeah, so there was a lot of Mandalorians, because the armorer said there was only 3 at that time.
Yeah, now there's,
And now there was
15.
at least 15 to 20
At
of
least,
them. It was quite a bit.
20, I was
Yeah.
25 maybe.
So that was a great scene
Yeah,
when
then 3 of them
his
got
ship
eaten, so
comes
that's
in.
22.
Yep, that's right. 3 got eaten, so it's 22 now. The ship comes in, and you go, oh, it's
Not
Din
a
Djarin
flashback.
and yeah,
Oh my
Grogu.
god, that's Mando and
Yep.
Grogu. Baby Yoda.
Yep.
And also, I don't know why they just showed Manda.
Manda?
They just showed her saving a guy from underwater. I don't know what. I wanted like a close up on the kid because the kid was being all like, I can calm this monster down, and he couldn't.
Yeah, he
So
couldn't.
he just got pushed out away from one of the experienced guys.
Yeah, we never found out what happened to the kid, but I'm sure we're gonna find out later. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
gonna be.
Oh, also the kid's helmet looked like a toy.
Yeah, it kind of
Like-
looked a little bit like a toy, fake.
Like I saw like all the other ones, like they like had serious like metal or like
Really
just
metal
not like
looking.
vibrant colors, just like they just got out of a war or something. I mean, I did. But yeah,
Yeah. True, they did.
and yeah, so that they looked all like fierce and cool, and like they had extremely cool helmets, and there was just a kid with a toy.
Kid with a toy. Well, at first, because it was smaller, I thought, oh, is this Grogu's?
That'd be
helmet?
hilarious.
But there's no way his ears, they'd have to fold his ears back, and he couldn't keep it on all the time because his poor ears. But then
Yeah,
we
'cause-
thought Din Djarin, maybe a flashback, because we saw this little kid, and then, oh, no, here he comes. So it must have been some new
Yeah, some new Rando.
foundling, is what they
There's
call him.
Mando, Manda, and Rando.
Rando. But yeah, then he goes off and is seeking. He has to get purified again. He has to
Yeah,
become.
he has to like go into a poisonous mine, and then just like chill out, and then just he just has to touch the water, and he's Mandalorian
and he's
again.
Mandalorian
Does
again.
that make sense? No.
I mean, I like because they're establishing kind of a ritual and a routine, and they're establishing what we didn't really know much about
It's like,
Mandalorians.
oh, you took your helmet off? Go bathe in some water. That's fine.
Go do that. But then they have to. I like that they're setting up the different factions because then he goes and sees
The girl who not Mandalorian.
not Mandalorian.
I don't know. Okay.
Her name is Bo-Katan. I know these names. I know.
So there's Din Djarin,
Din Djarin,
Grogu,
Grogu,
and now there's what would you say?
Bo-Katan.
Bo-
I know. I know.
Did
So
you
anyway,
name her Bo-Katan?
Bo-Katan. So he goes to see her to say, hey, look, what's going on here? Because she's actually on. I think she's on either a moon of Mandalore
No, she's
or
not a meteorite.
she's yeah. I think she might be on a moon of Mandalore
No,
or
she's
the
on like
Mandalore
one
Castle.
of the planets that
Yeah, that goes
like,
around
oh my
the
god,
system.
yeah. Mandalorian just like was showing Grogu after the fight. Showing Grogu. Oh, that's our $5 million castle. Yeah, we're rich.
Well, that's not his castle.
But yeah, that's the Mandalorian castle. Yeah, we have an entire castle built. Because that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I thought it was interesting because if you didn't watch Book of Boba Fett, those 2 episodes that were Mandalorian,
Didn't we see-
you wouldn't have known that he decided to go with Mandalorian and not stay with Luke. Because remember, he had the option.
Oh,
He was going to stay with
yeah.
Luke, or he
Go
was
with
going
the
to go with
far
Mando.
far superior Mandalorian.
Exactly. So then that's what happened there. All right. So that was interesting. But we watched it, so we already knew what was going on. And I kind of
Yeah.
like that they didn't over-explain anything. If you want to know what happened there, you go back and watch those episodes because those are only 2 good episodes for that series anyway. Unfortunately, because Boba Fett was kind of lame. He
Yeah.
wasn't some hardcore guy doing
Like
the right thing.
they were like, I got a great idea. Let's make a TV show called Book of Boba Fett. That sounds like really cool, and we'll have like all Boba Fett things, and like half, maybe like 3/4 of the show will be Mandalorian. It's like, haha, clickbait, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, it's not Book of Boba Fett. It's Mandalorian season 2.5.
Oh, well, they got to do what they got to do. All right, so overall, a good first episode, right?
Wasn't there like 2 episodes dedicated to Boba Fett, and then there was just Mandalorian?
No, it was only 2 episodes dedicated to Mandalorian, but they were so good, we forgot about Boba Fett.
Yeah.
But For the first episode of season 3, I thought it was great. I was really intrigued. We're gonna watch every single one. So, what do you feel
Why
about
wouldn't
reviewing?
we?
Exactly. Why wouldn't we? What do you feel about reviewing every episode?
Every episode.
Yeah, of this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
So, out of a ranking system, what are we gonna give this one? I'm gonna give it out of 5. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Wait,
Four and a
just
half.
the like the episode.
Just
in
the
general?
episode. Just this episode in general.
3.
3? 3? Was there something you wanted to see that they didn't show you?
More flashbacks, more like.
Oh, you like the flashbacks,
I
huh?
like the flashbacks, or like
You want to learn more about
history.
Okay,
yeah.
the more history
Even though it's
stuff.
not actually history, but it's fun history.
All right, well, maybe we'll get those in the next episode. So we'll see. We'll find out.
Yeah.
All right. So, what we got to say to him again?
I mean, I'll give it a 3.5 because of the giant demon. Croc.
The giant croc demon. All right.
Yeah.
So now what we got to say to him?
Keep on being awesome. I'll see you all in the next one. And...
All right.